We got to talk about this Microsoft bitch. You talked about it last night, but I thought there's a couple like interesting things. This tweet got a lot of people's attention yesterday. The Quartering tweeted out. A lot of people were talking about this. Mark Kern was talking about it as well. But it's from Kelly Lombardi, the global head of marketing for Xbox, apparently. Raise your hand if you're not a white man and you buy video games. No hate to white dudes, just another day in the gaming industry that minorities have to fight to prove they exist.
Oh my God.
Well, this tweet has since been deleted, by the way. And of course, this person's account is now protected.
Of course.
Global games marketing at Xbox, Kelly Lombardi. But it's really created an interesting conversation because it caught somebody's attention. Elon Musk. It should not be acceptable for any company in the gaming industry to be racist and sexist against white guys, following Ashley St. Clair retweeting Quartering. All of this stuff is getting a lot of people's attention right now. But I thought it was funny and ironic that it's the head of marketing for Xbox that's tweeting this out at the same time where you got Phil Spencer saying, hey, you know, it's kind of concerning that there's no growth in the games industry right now. There's a lot of layoffs going on, projected to have fewer money and fewer players next year for one of the first times. You have Microsoft specifically apparently recommending to their game developers that female characters, you know, we shouldn't sexualize them. We shouldn't make them look attractive. They should wear proper clothing. And if we shouldn't have games reinforcing any negative gender stereotypes. Isn't it convenient that this is all happening apparently at Microsoft?
It's very convenient and it's not surprising at all. And again, man, so first of all, there is no minorities fighting to prove they exist in the gaming industry. That is the most retarded thing that anybody's ever said. As I said, when you play video games, when you go into a gaming lobby, no one gives a shit who you are, what color you are, whatever. Does that mean that people don't say like racial things in lobbies? Of course they do. It's a fucking gaming lobby. But it's the two people that get made fun of the most in a gaming lobby: the person that does the worst on the team and the person that does the best. Because the person that does the worst gets roasted because they suck. And the person that does the best gets roasted because they're the best. And they get accused of cheating and hacking the whole fucking time. And they get called gamer words more than anybody. It doesn't matter. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody cares about these things. And so you have the head of global marketing that is clearly making it known that they have something against white men. And they are making up fake narratives about minorities having to fight to exist in gaming. These people don't understand the entire industry they're in. I have breaking news for you, Kelly. Nobody gives a fuck about your opinions. You're not paid for your opinions. Not one single person with a working brain cares about your opinion. They care about a company making fun video games and shutting the fuck up. It's just like athletes, just like Hollywood actors. No one gives a shit about your opinions, period.
Yeah, and of course she ended up deleting that and you know, putting out a clarifying statement. Microsoft Global Marketing Manager deleted her tweet after Madam Savvy corrects her. Look at this right here. Because she says, why do you feel the need to phrase the tweet like this? Why can't you say raise your hand if you like games? Are you aware the largest demographic of gamers is Asian, not white men? What fight is happening today? I know the demographic information isn't accurate. I never said it was. Okay. And then puts this out. I deleted my last tweet because it was poorly worded, lacked context, and didn't accurately reflect how I felt. The gaming industry is incredibly diverse, and the more voices we have creating, watching, and playing games, the better. There's room for everyone. Got fucking ratioed. Got ratioed, and then she protected her account because everybody knows it was just fucking damage control. But this is happening in each and every day. You have another dev or PR relations person or games journalist that are just exposing themselves.
Mm-hmm. And I'm waiting for the misogyny narrative. I tweeted that meme out, you know, the meme of throwing the opinions over the wall and then opinions get thrown back at her and then it's misogyny. I'm waiting for those accusations of she's going to come up with the I was doxxed, I was sent death threats, I was sent horrible messages by men. That victim narrative is almost certainly going to happen because that's the way they try to spin this situation. Because ultimately what they want is to take all of the attention off of her. They want places like Kotaku and Polygon to write articles defending her against the misogyny, the rampant misogyny in the gaming world that she's facing. And it's trying to take attention off of the very thing that she said. I personally am not the biggest fan of Xbox. I never have been. I've played and owned Xboxes, but they've always been my least favorite console.
Microsoft taking L's everywhere apparently right now.